we are still in 2012. I've been going to the shackspace a lot, hacking around, playing war games, and just like going full into my nerd lifestyle. And this nerd lifestyle can be seen with this next t-shirt. So let me show it to you. I think this design looks so cool. It is from an event called Evoke. And Evoke is a Demoscene party. And Demoscene is where computer science or computers and technology meets with art and music. So it's no wonder why this design is so cool, because there are actual designers with good ideas designing this t-shirt. Security conferences really have to learn how to make good designs. So through the shackspace and meeting the people there, I got also introduced to the Demoscene. The Demoscene organizes itself in these Demoscene parties. They call them parties. They are not conferences or meetups or congresses, they are parties. And it basically works this way that a Demoscene party is at some kind of event location. There are just a lot of tables. People can come, sit down with their laptop or bring their PCs or whatever. Looks a little bit like a LAN party, but then they also have a huge screen and speakers and everything for the visual part. And then this demo party is split up into different competition or compos. And then in these different competition categories, you can participate in. And these categories are things like, for example, the 8K competition, which means you have to submit an executable, a Windows executable that has a maximum size of 8 kilobytes, and then it has to do something cool. Maybe you have seen these things before. It's insane what kind of animations and music that can be placed into 8 kilobytes. And obviously this is extremely nerdy, because this is not just like basic game programming, but you need to optimize size and really think about like algorithmic creations so that you can save space and you can express what you see in the music as well in kind of like mathematical expressions. There are a lot of other competitions as well, but ultimately it's just like awesome to follow the competition, see all the different entries, and then you vote on the entries, and at the end like people win these different categories. The person working at IBM that introduced me to the shackspace was actually also the person going to these kind of Demoscene parties and asked me if I want to come with. And so I joined them to go to Evoke. Evoke is a Demoscene party in Germany, and it was amazing. The atmosphere is very similar to the Congress or to hackerspaces in general, but I did feel like it was a bit more of a social place, and people were a bit more open and talkative, and I didn't feel like there was like a lot of elitism or scary people going around. I think it was a much nicer environment. I just had a really good time, like watching the different competitions and doing my own stuff. Probably I was sitting there playing some war games or so. But actually my friend from shackspace did submit something. So I want to play the video because I was the cameraman. It was a disaster with the recording. I couldn't then edit it, and then he was scrambling trying to get it edited and so forth, because it was all recorded at the site, at Evoke, and had to be finished so it can be handed in for the competition. So my contribution wasn't really that great. I was more a cause of stress because stuff was not working, but whatever, I think it's really cool what he built. So basically what he did was taking a very, very small chip with not much of RAM, I think only 1 kilobyte of storage on there, a few megabytes of RAM, and he then wrote a program for this microcontroller that would then play music. And it's so small that it like fits basically inside of a plug. So you could just plug it in, attach a small battery to power on the chip, and then it would just play the music. And it was a really cool chiptune song. So let me just play his entry here. Really awesome, right? What you can fit into a small microcontroller like that. He participated with this entry, I think, in the alternative category or wild competition or so. It was a category that was more open and creative, and you could basically submit anything. He also won something. I'm not sure if he got first place, second or third. something along those lines. And he also got like a small award for that. And because in these competitions, often multiple people work on the same project, the organizers also have like small tokens of gratitude for the people that also participated and helped with a certain competition. And because he was so nice, and because I helped with the camera, even though I really didn't help much, I got also one of those tokens. Wait, I think I have it somewhere. Give me a second. There it is. Let me show it to you up close here. Evoke 2012. It's like a laser cut plastic with an etched logo. You know, as I said, I didn't really contribute much to his entry. It was all him. But nonetheless, like, I was really proud of receiving this, and it made me very happy. I thought it was so nice of him to like share it with me. The demo scene is awesome, and I actually like thought a lot about and was really motivated to be also part of that one. I really wanted to also submit some kind of cool demo for a competition also, but it requires so much work, and I didn't know really anything about like graphics development and music and so forth. So in the end, I never really did anything with it. After Evoke, I think I went to 2 other Demoscene parties. But you know, it also came at the same time where I kind of got into IT security. So my interest into the demo scene was a bit clashing with my interest into security. And I think I had just a bit more fire for security, and that's why I ended up there. But again, it's a place for me to get experience. It's always awesome to meet extremely smart people and see what they do with technology. Even though it doesn't have directly anything to do with security, but they are hacking on the lowest level of devices. They are writing code for Nintendo DS or NES or C64. And just, you know, being in these kind of environments and surrounded by these people is very motivational, inspirational, and you can learn a lot of technical stuff too. I really like this t-shirt a lot. I wore it also a lot because it just looks cool by itself. It looks just like a cool t-shirt design. And yeah, to this day, I really enjoy Demoscene parties. When I see the live streams of some competitions, I often like watch it in the background while I'm working or so. The demo scene is awesome, and if you belong to the demo scene, you are awesome too. Keep hacking around and creating awesome art with computers. We really need more of that kind of stuff. You know, after Corona, I probably should go to another demo party. Demo parties are really awesome.